Dun. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. How does it sound? What the hell? Why isn't there any sound? Huh? Why is there no sound? Where's my phone? Oh, there's sound. Why is it not coming through here? But oh wait, I know why. Because the HDMI's plugged in. Why is it not coming through here? But oh wait, I know why. It's because I've got my laptop plugged into my HDMI, so I won't be able to hear it on my laptop. That's alright. I can deal with it, but I was worried there. I was like, no. But we're fine. We're here. Oh Christ. Let me set this up real quick. Where's the what? No, have I deleted my descriptor? Might have done. No, I've not. I didn't delete the descriptor. We're okay. I thought I deleted the description anyway. It's okay. We did not do that. Where's the thumbnail? Oh, that's End of Zoe thumbnail. There's that. Right, okay, cool. We'll just go. Wait. Do. Is that still playing in the background of my phone? That's very funny. Turn that off. Do that. And then let's just check one more time before I actually make a start. Yeah, sounds fine. Sounds fine. I'll need to remember to unplug my HDMI when I'm done. That's fine. It's fine. We're okay. And then one last bit. Hey, I'll be 2 seconds. We'll all get started in a moment. So, we are going to go back and play the alternative ending. So, if you don't know, you will now know that there's 2 endings to the game. Obviously, we've completed the game. We got the good ending. We got the canon ending essentially, which is great. We're going to play the alternative ending now, the other ending, and then I will also be reading the report that Grace has written as well, and that will pretty much be the stream until I revisit the game, which I do intend to revisit. I have every intention on replaying this game on insanity difficulty, but I need to get certain things before I get there, like the infinite ammo and stuff like that. So that is something I will do much later on. But I don't know when, but yes, I need to actually do something before because I was practicing on the game recently. Let me actually put it on back to default actually, just because that's how we played it. I suppose it doesn't really matter what I do with this. Yeah. This was just because I was playing the game again myself and I was just practicing stuff. Right, load game. Pardon me. Let me get a drink before I see this cutscene. I already have a. Well, I don't know. I've not actually seen it, believe it or not, despite the game having been out since February 27th. Obviously, I completed it. Obviously, things have gotten online. I haven't even seen the alternative ending. I've not had it leaked still. I've not had any leaks from this game, which is really good actually. Surprising, but really good. So we will do this alternative ending. Just let me pour myself a drink real quick. Anyone who I have a suspicion as to what happens in this ending. I think I have a strong suspicion. But if you don't want spoilers about the game, obviously look away now because obviously this is at the end of the game. Right, so let's get into it. Alternative ending. Right, do we just go? I can't even remember. I thought it was going to start me off. Wait, look. I can't remember what I've done and what I've not done. I need to go to the door. Where's the door? There's a lot of floors in this one. Oh, I've got the red orb. Okay, yeah. I know. I just need to find the bit I need to take the orb to, innit? Is that it there? Yeah, that's it there. I need to go back. I'm seeing this already. What am I? Leon again down here? How far do I need to go to get to the fucking... I thought it would just continue on. Fair enough, I'll need to make my way back. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Makes it a wee bit longer, I suppose. Wait, why am I in first person? Hold on. Leon's meant to be in third. There you go. Because I was playing in first person the other night. Oh, I suppose I could just kill him.
You gotta be kidding me.
I suppose it makes it a wee bit longer if I get to play a wee bit of the game again. I done.
This must be the room.
Wow. There was no other autosave. If I go to my load, this is the only save. So this was the one I had. So that's 20. So this is today, obviously. This was the only one I had. It didn't give me another one. It just says over the door. Unless you had to do it then and there, which is probably more likely. But hey, well, I don't mind doing this actually.
It doesn't change much. Oh, yeah.
That's fine. Oh. To be honest. There we go. Ease up. Ease up. Nice. Smashing. Right, get the key and then... I know they're all going to be sitting out there waiting. I remember this, but let me just make sure I'm fully kitted out to do it. Oh! Ah, what the fuck? Oh, they all hit me at the one time. Fair enough. Hey, just continue that. That's what I wanted to do, but I fucking got caught. There we go.
Security threat detected.
Use key. Did me.
Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required. Warning. Autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Aerosol monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
I need this to stop just now. What? That's bullshit.
The elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has arrived.
Unnecessary.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this thing.
Not done yet.
Boo, I know what happens to your first and I need to go get in there. Yeah.
I need to hurry.
I could go a nice crispy rolling butter or something like that on this one.
Something.
There we go, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. There we go. Just removing stuff. Pardon me, man. Leon!
Oh, Leon! Leon! Oh no. Oh, hey, it's me. please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You're okay. Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left are wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
Let's try.
Chris, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Pardon me. Right, so last time we released it, sis, obviously Leon survives, Zeno gets killed, and then you fight Victor, all that good stuff. So we're going to destroy Elpis for the alternative, what I would imagine bad ending, the non-canon ending. Let's do it.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise you'll end this.
This is it.
So let's see this.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Chris, get out of here! Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on! Leon!
Lift. I do think Leon would have struggled against Wesker, to be honest with you. Well, I know Zeno, but like imitation and all that, right?
At least I could save you.
Oof. Wow. Yeah, that's what I think a lot of people thought was going to happen. In general, actually. In general, a lot of people thought that that would be how this game ends. Not maybe as gruesome as that, but a lot of people thought Leon would die in this game. Obviously, you've got that ending, but that's not canon, thank God. I don't think it's I don't think it meant to do it first. I don't think it lost the impact. I think
I wish I could have saved you.
yeah, the point is to get the good ending. That's what you're meant to do. But this is obviously it's like any game. It might lose its impact if you know what the other ending is. You're not meant to do that first, I don't believe. But it was still what a lot of people thought was going to happen. Thankfully, it didn't. Thankfully, it didn't. Because I don't think, for me personally, it would never have made sense. I know Leon's older in age. I believe he's 49, 50, 51, something like that. It wouldn't have been a satisfying ending to Leon as a character if he did die to Zeno in this game, in a canon way. I don't think it would have been as fitting for him. No, but so that's the alternative ending. I think hypothetically speaking, we know this isn't going to happen. No, I don't think so. I know the game builds it up to destroy it, but like the whole thing about Spencer and stuff like that, actually the cure and all that. Obviously, the game was built up as if, not promotion-wise, it wasn't built up like this was going to be Leon's last hurrah. It was never publicised in that way. It's just a lot of people assumed Leon's older. They've brought him back. Is this going to be the one they kill him off in? And thankfully, it's not. It would have been fine, but it just wouldn't have been the way to end his character if that's something that they want to do Han Solo wise. Obviously, the whole thing about Zeno being new, and obviously that ending could have obviously led into something potential if they wanted to continue with the Zeno character. That's not going to happen, obviously. I don't think it will anyway. Anyway, I want to do something else. I want to do this. I know it's like 60 odd pages. Yeah, pardon me. So I will be doing this, quite frankly. So I want to read the report that Grace writes up at the end of the canon ending. So Grace's report, the truth behind Raccoon City. I know the truth. I was there. I was playing Resident Evil 2. So, introduction. In 1998, Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. The United States government responded by launching. I'm adapting now, but game later. Yeah, let me know. I'll be about shortly. Launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and erected a blockade to seal off the city. In 2004, following a court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared for bankruptcy. A complete account of the events was never ever released. However, in October 2026, it was discovered that the city had been used as a hub for the production and trafficking of bioweapons. The report reveals that the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and elucidates newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. 1960, this goes way back, doesn't it? Yeah, Spencer. So to properly understand the truth, we must first go back to the beginning of it all. 1968, Oswald Spencer, James Marcus and Edward Ashfield founded the Umbrella Corporation. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair at watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about a change to humanity. As stated in court records following the Raccoon City incident, his ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane means. This fact remains unchanged. 1970s. From the very beginning of the Umbrella Corporation, the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife. Most notably, the sharp ideology divide between Spencer and Marcus. According to court records, this conflict was cited as the primary factor leading to the unusual developments which followed. In 1978, James Marcus developed the T virus, which would go on to cause the subsequent I'm not even going to bother. The outbreak. I can't speak today. 1980s. This is the crucial period for understanding the basis of what caused the incident. and the truth behind the entire case. So, Spencer's influence and ARC's establishment. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing T-virus research into a facility under his own control. Right? From then on, Umbrella began to actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during the recent events, originally served as the administrative centre of Umbrella's research. Several documents outlining Spencer's plan for ARC have also been discovered. ARC-centric concentrated. So, excerpt from Confiscated Records, Long-Term Strategic Review, 1980. ARC-centric integrated research roadmap, concentrated investment into Wesker's plan and the T-virus, yes. Establishment of ARC as a central command centre, development of ELPIS, memory transfer and forced evolution. This is the first recorded instance of a significance keyword, ELPIS. The connections involvement. The following documents regarding Marcus' involvement were also discovered. Excerpt from records. So it was recipient James Marcus, sender F Foundation, 30 million. This document shows a suspicious flow of funds being channeled to Marcus. So what are the arrows for? So they see the top bit and bottom bit? I wonder what that is. Anyway, past FBI investigations revealed that the source of the funds, the F Foundation, was just one of the puppet organisations. The Connections, which is the other organisation. The F Foundation no longer exists. The Connections, that like the because you had Umbrella, which was the big corporation, then you had the alternative company, the rival company as it was referred to, which only just because of this game has now got a name, which is the Connections. The Connections is a criminal organisation that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. The illicit group is at the heart of all this. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella's central operations. Additionally, documents belonging to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been uncovered. Excerpt. Log 1988, Brandon Bailey. Preparations are complete. I think it's time they made contact with me directly. Don't you? I await a response. This indicates that Bailey took over correspondence with the Connections, succeeding Marcus. Bailey was rumoured to be the founder of the Connections, but he may have only been a small cog in the larger machine. We now believe, the Connections has had deep roots in the criminal underworld since the 1980s. Much about the Connections remains unknown. Yeah, there's still a lot we despite hearing about the alternative company, like the other company, the rival company, I should say, obviously now getting its name officially called the Connections. There's still a lot about it we just simply don't know. So Spencer's purge. In order for Spencer to obtain complete control over Umbrella, he used force to deal with any internal opposition and influential adversaries. A list of these individuals, seemingly prepared by an associate of Spencer's, was recently discovered. Excerpt. Revelation or re-evaluation list. Right, okay. Following the CEO's re-evaluation protocol, measures will be taken against these individuals. Michael Kramer, Cheryl Moore, Moore, James Marcus. 1990s. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through ties with the government. The organisation became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information was being leaked to rival organisations and the Connections due to moles who had infiltrated the company. Yet despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARC, the research ELPIS. While most records regarding ELPIS were lost with the destruction of the ARC, precious few remain. Spencer message 1990-something. Tricell, HCF, family and Umbrella ELPIS shall bring it all to an end. The only information leaked about ELPIS was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password known only to Spencer was needed to access it. What is ELPIS? ELPIS is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The Connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it to be a powerful bioweapon with the potential to control human minds. Very Kilgrave of them. This confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. Yep, it was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed for evolution and control of humanity through viral technology. Completion of Elpis. Based on data taken from the confiscated records and changes in Spencer's behaviour, we believe Elpis was completed at around the mid-1990s. Okay, so it was well before probably like Resident Evil began, essentially timeline-wise. After this period, the records show a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. A similar decrease in activity was also observed at the Raccoon City orphanage. Yep. Disturbingly, it is suspected that the children at the orphanage had long been used for the experimentation at Umbrella. While Spencer frequently visited the orphanage, records indicate he stopped in the 1990s, so he didn't go anymore. Furthermore, the orphanage was under the research jurisdiction of William Birkin. Yes, I remember. Yeah, that's cool. Birkin turned against Spencer. Okay. And ultimately leading to the leak of the T-virus. Okay, yep. The T-virus leaked from the Umbrella research facility in Raccoon City, Resident Evil 2 and 3, causing an unprecedented outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike on the city under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of the infection. A plan was formed to disrupt the relation between the government and Umbrella and shift the blame for illegal activities onto Spencer. Yep, okay. Found records indicate that the connections lobbied for the missile strike. First assembly minutes. ARC has been secured. Commence the missile strike. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize their assets. Their goal was the acquisition of Umbrella assets, particularly the thing they believed would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. This set them up to swiftly secure ARC before instructing the government to carry out the missile strike. After Raccoon City, the Umbrella trials. Ooh, okay. As is well known, trials were held after the events. Testimony from Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials by his subordinate Albert Wesker. Okay, it is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the connections. Yes, therefore it is highly likely there was pressure from the government and the connections during the trial. In 2004, following the outcome of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy, just as the connections and the government intended. Oswald Spencer was held accountable as CEO and he disappeared from the public eye. Acquisition of ARC. The connections and the government seized ARC during the Raccoon City incident. Thereafter, ARC served as a base for the research, development and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transaction lists have also been seized. These list Umbrella's competitors, along with organisations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of ARC. Recovery efforts still continue, but success is unlikely. Proliferation of bioterrorism. Following the Raccoon City incident, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. In 2013, President Adam Bedford was assassinated. Yeah, that's right. In a bioterrorist attack. That's right. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal full truth of the Raccoon City incident. That's right. That's Resident Evil 6, if I remember correctly. That was going to happen. He was going to spill the beans. It's possible that President Bedford was privy to the facts revealed in this report. Spencer's final years. Remaining records about Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce. But a new source of information has recently come to light. An interview conducted by Alyssa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in the interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis is a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea to be used for good. It's possible that Spencer's true motivations behind Elvis were peace and redemption. Okay, that's what we see in the good ending. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Spencer died in 2006 at his secluded estate. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. Conclusion. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella Corporation's liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the Connection and the US government. Furthermore, they were involved in the illegal development and trafficking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent to which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Much about the connections remains shrouded, yet there's still a lot we don't know, and that's so cool. And most records of their involvement were destroyed alongside ARC. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. Grace Ashcroft, FBI intelligence analyst. Very cool that they actually put that in the game, I think. I think that's very cool, and it was also a very interesting read. So that is, that's the full walkthrough of RE9 Requiem now done. Obviously I've completed both endings, I've read the report. I will be revisiting this game, don't worry, this is something I will revisit because I want to play it again on Insanity mode. But I need to unlock a few stuff before I even think about that, because look, if you've seen my saves, you will have seen that I already tried it, and it was bloody hard. But I'm going to try and complete the main story. Where is it? Where's the challenge? Complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours. So I intend to try that. How much is it for the infinite ammo? $50,000. So I would need to that's 20 grand. 30. No, actually I can't even do that, can I? Because the challenge that I'm also doing is complete the main story without using herbs or med injectors. I am going to try that when I do the playthrough again. Use the main story without Grace using the blood collector, so you can get a fair few points. So yeah, anyway, that will probably happen. I don't know when. It's when I unlock the stuff that I need to be able to do it. I will revisit this game. I'll probably change up the settings as well. Like I'll probably, because I want to replay it in like third person mode, because I think that'd be really cool. And obviously with some of the outfits as well. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We will be back with another separate playthrough. I don't know what of, I've not decided yet. It could be Alien Isolation. It could be another Resident Evil game. Could be I don't know yet, I've not decided. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you all soon.